Hi, I'm Jeff Benavides with the U.S. Greenbuilding Council. I lead our portfolio's accelerator program here. And today I have Andy with Grubb Properties with me today. He's actually one of our portfolio accelerator participants that we've been engaging across all of their properties and working as far as their ESG goals and their sustainability commitments to unpack those and how they're going day to day across their portfolio. So Andy, it'd be super helpful if you can give us an idea on like what your day looks like, what does your role look like, and give us a little bit about some of the work that you do.
Sure. Thanks for having me, Jeff. My name's Andy Zhu, the Sustainability Associate at Grubb Properties. And my primary role involves shaping the long-term ESG future of our company, including climate goals, especially as it relates to water, waste, and electricity reduction. A lot of my day-to-day work has to deal with keeping track of data to make sure that it is accurate for reporting to investors and in our company marketing materials, specifically as it relates to ESG metrics. We also just created our net zero goal. We want to aim to be net zero by 2050. And we also are aiming to measure our Scope 3 emissions in the near term. And so that would involve aligning those with the Science Based Targets Initiative, and so we are in the midst of preparing for those right now.
Great, thank you, Andy. So in talking with your water goals, I wanted to dig a little deeper with some of the projects that you might have implemented across your portfolio of the existing buildings, and how are you using some of the good wins that you've had to really scale it across either your existing and new construction projects?
For sure. One of the things that we've noticed in our commercial properties especially is that there's been a problem with water leakage. And in order to fix that problem, we've installed smart water leak detection systems, and that has severely mitigated the problem, and that's been to our benefit. As you know, installing these water leak detection systems is great for resiliency and great for human health. And so in terms of that, on the residential side, we are consistently doing water benchmarking, and we have installed water efficiency features in our water fixtures, and that has reduced the water consumption in our multifamily portfolio by 20 to 25% versus our peers. We think that is a huge accomplishment for Grubb Properties, and shows that that we are doing comparatively well in terms of water benchmarking, especially as compared to our peers.
That's great. Congratulations on achieving some of that. So obviously there's a lot of projects, a lot of meters, a lot of data that you have to chase. How are you measuring some of that data at the portfolio level, but also at the property by property level, and engaging your staff or your tenants on that as well? But give us an idea of some of the KPIs and metrics that you use.
We use Yardi as our official data scraper for our utility bills, and that is primarily how we track water consumption. Our water consumption metrics will be measured in kilogallons per year. Back in 2018, I think our water consumption usage was somewhere in the range of 120,000 kilogallons, and we've reduced that to around 80,000. And so we aim to further reduce that as part of our Scope 3 reduction targets that we hope to explore more in the future. We also do quarterly utility benchmarking reports for water, for all of our commercial and multifamily projects, and so that feeds into well for our larger water targets.
That's great. Thank you, Andy. And I'll put you on the spot for this last one. Obviously, you've been a Portfolio Accelerator participant. Super grateful for your time and effort that you've been engaged with us through this process. I mentioned to Colin that our project is, it's a process. It's not transactional, right? So what are some of the key points you've learned from this, especially as it relates to your net zero water goal? You've been able to uncover better ways to plan or think about some of these strategies long term, but anything you'd like to say about your Portfolio Accelerator experience so far?
We're incredibly excited to be involved and be a part of the Portfolio Accelerator program. It fits into well in terms of our larger sustainability strategy, and getting recognition by the Green Building Council is a huge win for us, and it really sets us well for success in terms of our sustainability recognition in other spaces, such as our science-based targets initiative, and really engaging with green certification requirements in other ways. And water efficiency is a huge part of that.
Great. Well, we look forward to engaging with you more. Again, thank you for your time and engaging with your tenants for that better quality of life for future. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you.